Ma'am, how does it feel to be famous, to be known by everybody, and how has it impacted your family, your fame?
I think that it's my choice to be Smriti Irani, but not my family's. And I think that when they face the brunt for it, it is the most hurtful experience. Because you decide to bring your kids into the world. They have no say in that decision.
Yeah.
You decide, I'll become this. They bear the consequences. So as far as Mr. Irani goes, it's a joint decision. I'm going to do this, that. Kids never had a say in any decision about my career, about how I am as a person. And I would never tone down. So I think that it's okay to have me as your parents' friends. It is catastrophic to have me for a mom. I have very, very high standards of do's and don'ts. I have very strong opinions. And when you become a minister, you sacrifice every relationship. Because the rule of law is what matters.
Yeah.
And the biggest impact it has is on your kids.
I would
Because
imagine.
I remember when I was Minister of Education, my son was in board in the 10th standard. That year was the toughest maths paper. And Zor came and he said, it was the toughest maths paper in the history of education. It became an issue in parliament. And my son, after the exam, walked in and he said, "Aapne isliye kiya kyunki main beta hu aapka." And I looked at him and I said, "Nahi, isliye nahi kiya." He said, "Mama, it was damn tough."
Yeah.
So it is not because of you, but for your kid to be told at school कि तेरी माँ क्योंकि she is above board इसलिए तेरी माँ ने tough paper कर दिया. He's like, मेरी माँ paper set नहीं करती. You know, she's a mantri.
Yeah.
But for your kid to go through that when he's in standard 10,
That's a lot.
and the whole school congregates, and everybody in section 10 congregates, and everybody, people he doesn't know randomly. Smriti Irani का बेटा ना तेरी माँ ने किया ये. He's like, so he came and he said, you can't undo that scar, right, on your kid. So I'm very lucky that my kids have been more than accommodating. I'm very lucky that my kids are down to earth. My kids do not follow social hierarchy, which many politicians do. They don't hang with politicians' kids. They don't hang as per social hierarchy. I remember when they came to Delhi first, किसी ने जाके उनको बोल दिया, वो मेरे बच्चे घर के बाहर एक गार्डन में ड्राइवर के बच्चे थे, चौकीदार के बच्चे थे, बाकी जो हाउस हेल्प्स थे, सबको इकट्ठा करते, मतलब नेतागिरी खून में है, सबको इकट्ठा करके क्रिकेट खेल रहे थे. तो किसी नेता के बेटे ने उनको बुलाया साइड में, अपनी गाड़ी रोके, ज़ौर ये मत करो. तो मैंने कहा क्यों? तो कहा नहीं, हम लोग कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन क्लब में जाते हैं, तुम वहाँ अपनी बहन को लेके वहाँ अलग से खेलेंगे. And my kids walked in and they said, listen, we don't believe in this crap which happens in Delhi. अगर मेरे मोहल्ले में जो बच्चे रहते हैं वो कभी किसी कुक के हैं, धोबी के बच्चे हैं या मूची के बच्चे हैं, मैं उनके साथ क्रिकेट खेलूँगा. मैं सोशल हायरार्की के हिसाब से नहीं खेलने वाला. And the fact, I don't know, 9 years ago, how old was he? He's 12 years old. My daughter was 10. They both walked in and said, tell the Delhi crowd, bugger off.
Yeah.
I was very proud. I said,
Of course,
"Not
but
bad."
I think that's all a result of the nurture and how the value system they've been raised with as well.
The fact that a 12-year-old can come and have that conversation with their mother, right? Yeah, Mama, this is wrong.
Yeah.
When we are gonna. So every time they used to get hassled, they would tackle it on their own. And I think I used to have that guilt, but now when I look at it as a parent, I think that at a very young age, they knew how to handle people's toxicity.
It's like they were just built to be your kids.
They're like battle axes.
Yeah.
And at times, they're more, in terms of strength, more than their mother. When
How
they
wonderful.
feel कुछ गलत है, मतलब हमारे यहाँ पे होता है कि मेरा ये ज़िंदगी भर ये रहा है, मैं उसी के पैर छूऊंगी जिसके प्रति मुझे सम्मान हो. इसके नहीं हो दिखावा करने के लिए मैंने आज तक किसी के पैर नहीं छुए. मैंने अपने बच्चों को ये सब नहीं सिखाया था, क्योंकि हिंदी में एक शब्द है उद्दंड. लगा यार तुम इतना हो घमंडी हो. एंड सी मैंने इट्स डिफरेंट व्हेन यू आर नोबडी.
Yeah.
स्मृति ईरानी बनने के बाद तुम बोल सकते हो अरे यार मैं नहीं छुआ. Then you're a nobody. People say, अरे तुम्हारी औकात है ये बोलने की. My kids are the same thing. कि पैर कोई छुएगा नहीं मम्मी के politically, और हम भी नमस्ते कर लेंगे जी. हमको किसी को मक्खन नहीं मारना. अगर आपको उसका भुगतान करना पड़ेगा, सॉरी, लेकिन हम ये नहीं करेंगे. No buying branded clothes, no buying branded bags, branded nothing. They're like, ऐसे रहेंगे. If you are acceptable by the elite crowd, good. Not acceptable, too bad, your problem. So in that, I see a part of me.
But I think that is also the nurturing of a self-made parent. You know, given that
It's also genes.
Yeah.
Because I think Zubin is far more diplomatic than I am. I'm very blunt.
We love that. We love you for it.
He's very, very diplomatic. So I think that it's his parenting also. But I think that stout belief, ये गलत है, ये नहीं होगा, that possibly is my genes.